Well, I'm working on the Razor and I'm trying to solve a actual starting and running problem. But since all these things are full of computers and sensors, there are dozens of grounds on these. And before I go too deep into this, I want to make sure that all of my grounds are good. So I have just popped the nut off the chassis. So on the Razor, it's under the driver's side wheel. Now, if you can see in here, I actually took it off. The bolt is right here. I don't know if you can see where I'm pointing here. Yeah, the bolt is right here. And all of these ringlets were on it. And so you can see just how many grounds are coming here. There's the main one, which is from the battery here and obviously goes to the starter. Big cable. But there's all kinds of small ones. Now, how do you determine if there's a bad one in there? Because it could be in the wire that one of those wires is not making good connection to that ringlet, that lug. And that is a very common problem. It could be corroded in there. So what I do is I've got my ohm meter here and I basically set up some wires. I've got some alligator clips that I've got clipped to my ohm meter. And one of them, you can see, I have a pin on here. It's like a needle, something like you'd get when you buy a shirt and it's all folded up. And I clip that on here. And that one I'm going to use to penetrate the wiring insulation and ensure that each wire is connected to the ringlet. So I'll show you that here. I'll get set up. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is connect one of my alligator clips to the ringlet. The other one has the pin on it. And I'm going to take a pair of pliers here and I grab that needle with the pliers. Get a good hand on it, and it's obviously connected to my alligator clip, which is connected to the ohm meter. So you can see the ohm meter is just cycling because there's no connection. So now I've got it here, so you're going to see if I touch this to the connector, the ohm meter is going to show me, there you go, 1 ohm. So we've got essentially a short. So I want to test each wire. So as I take this, I'm just going to put pressure on it through the skin of the wire and watch the ohm meter. There we go. That wire's good. And I do every wire like this. That wire's good. And so on through the whole bank of these wires. And I've got 3 clusters of them. So after I've done each of these, I will know for certain that that wire still maintains electrical connection to its ringlet, which once grounded with the rest of the pack, I have a good ground. So I also will clean all of these up and put them back together. But it's imperative because only one of these wires, if it's a bad connection, I may have a sensor or some electronic circuit that's not going to function. And this machine is probably going to continue to give me a hard time. So I'm going to go through them all and ensure that they're all good. So there's many ways to check things, but that little trick with a pair of pliers and a needle will allow you to test wiring in many cases without damaging the wiring or cutting anything open. So check all your grounds if you have problems. It's usually a good spot to start. And anyway, if you found this useful, please like and subscribe.